Hello everyone, Tuesday afternoon, Mushav Maon in HaChevron in the Holy Land. Today I want to discuss an issue that is very sensitive, and that's Torah authorities. Letzarenu, unfortunately, too many rabbis, are using their koichos, the strength, to cheat other people, to brainwash other people. They believe so much in themselves that they're like raising themselves above authority, about the law, about the halacha. And this is very scary. And the most scary part is that many rabbis defend them. An aveira is an aveira, and even many times if you're thinking of doing an aveira and you're not doing it, it's chayev. And especially if you're a rabbi, you should be a dugma ishit. You should be an example. The last rabbi that we heard about on the news is Rav Tal from Yad Binyamin. Rav Tal was the Rav, the Rosh Yeshiva in Bet Kalim, in Asa, before the Geirush, before the disengagement. And today he's leading many Mostot organizations with its base in Yad Binyamin. And as we have read on the news and heard on the news, that he had inappropriate relationships with women. He even convinced a woman to divorce her husband and that he would marry her. How can we defend such an act? And does Torah in our generation, what did they do? The psak was, he can't be your etz, he can't be a mentor, a question regarding relationships, but he can still lead his yeshiva, Yad Binyamin. So meaning he can still be a role model for students, and he can still teach Torah, even though he's performing Chilul Hashem, mamish. For me, I wanted to become a rabbi one day. I want to do Rabbanut. But to be a Rav is much more than just a smich. It's a way of life. Once a rabbi, always a rabbi. People will always look up on you, and they believe that you are a pure shaliach from the Eibishter. And many times the rabbis are building up the kehilot and followers, and they honestly believe that this rabbi, whatever he's doing, is right, even if it's not right. The rabbis are using the koichos, the strength, to indoctrinate people to do bad because of their own gain. Because to get the smicha, rabbinic ordinance, is an academic degree. Mostly everyone can do it. You need to have knowledge, but you also have to be great knowledge to be a lawyer, to study law, to study medicine, etc., etc. But I strongly believe that in the case of to keep your smicha, especially from the Rabbanut in Israel, every few years you have to undergo test, personality test, to meet a psychologist, etc., etc. Just like lehavdin in one way, but a tour guide. Every couple of years, you have to do a course or 2 or 3 to keep your license. And I strongly believe with rabbis should be the same, because we've seen it's not the first time that the rabbi is doing Chilul Hashem, and he's doing mamish averis, even though some people say he didn't do it didn't have an intimate relationship with this lady, therefore he can continue. But I think it's so wrong. Mom is wrong. Kick them out. No question asked. You did something not good. We'll kick you out. Or at least take a cool off time period for 2, 3, 5 years to strengthen yourself and to make people see that you honestly did tshuva. Because if you let this rabbi continue to teach his Torah, you also agree with this act. Because for me to teach Torah, to be Yirat Shamayim, to be a rabbi, you have to mamish have Yirat Shamayim. You have to be emistic. If all rabbis are emistic, no. But here's a pure case. A Rosh Yeshiva, a respected rabbi, mamish doing Chilul Hashem, mamish aveira. And the Dash Torah tells him, you can't do family counseling, but you can still be a role model for other people. This is a crazy word, mamish. Because if we want to keep the respect for rabbis and trust our leaders, we also have to have the body and organization behind that can do actions in such cases. And that's why we need to be, that rabbis have to have a license to be a rabbi, not the academic degree, the smicha. But if you want to be a rabbi and when you get your smicha from the Rabbanut, it's with a license to act like a rabbi, and it can be revoked as fast as you get it. Like a driving license. And people look up to rabbis, as I said before. They see like a pure soul and they believe them. And that's why rabbis can brainwash. Because no one is actually looking if this rabbi, any rabbi, if it's a freak, normal, what is? A rabbi is a rabbi. Can't be anything wrong with him until anything else is proven. So I just want to say enough is enough. We have to straighten out the Rabbanut, who can be a rabbi, who can act as a rabbi, and can we revoke the smicha, the possibility to work as a rabbi for rabbis who can't behave in the way we expect them to do. Looking forward to hear your opinion. Have a good day.